Hey everybody, I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports Hockey Ultimate Team Showdown. It's about to go down. The Red Wings take possession to get this one underway. To the low slot. The Blackhawks take possession in the defensive end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Oh, what a move! With the backhand! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Well, the goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Bennett's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Sittler. Here's a backhand! Oh, blocker save! What a save! The Red Wings will go to work here in the offensive zone. Drives to the paint, and he opts to wait for more support. Bennett stick handling in his own zone. Moves it to Kyrou. Here he is, wristed on net. Sloppy like me, grabbing leftovers all over that rebound, and they put it home. The Blackhawks land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Oh, yeah, I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
Hintz works the puck in his own zone. Keeps a hold of it on the play. There's a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Rodrigue. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Blackhawks lead it 1-0. The Red Wings win the draw. Picked up along the boards by Fisher. Sends the pass over. Cuts into the paint. And he elects to explore his options. Great timing to come up with the interception. Shuts him down.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Oh, great save there. Great pressure with the stick. Picked up along the wall by Hintz. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Hall swooping in on the attack. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Theodore. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Hughes has the puck against the half wall. And it's a quick pass to Theodore. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Rodrigue. Past the halfway mark of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Kadri's won it off the faceoff. Takes it and looks ahead. Here's an odd-man rush. Drives to the crease, and he opts to wait for more support. Here's a shot. He catches that one with the glove. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, blocked down by Quick. Puck scooped up by Caulfield. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. Scooped up along the wall by Bedard. Moves into the slot. Decides to think about it. Moves the puck over to Dineen. Look out. Great hand-eye by the goaltender, poking it away. Makes some space. And the save. And the keeper's going to play it. Faber's got it in the defensive end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Takes the feed. Driving right to the front. No room for that one to get through. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. They've got numbers here. Sends the feed in front. And that doesn't go as it's off a stick. The Red Wings win the draw. Oh, my! Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Well, let's see what period two has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Red Wings with a flat start to that opening frame, James. They really didn't manage the puck. It was real sloppy and scrambly, and they're going to have to find a way to correct that if they want to get back in this game.
Stop by the goaltender.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Scores!
When that puck's on his stick, James, you know that he's a magician and he can deke his way to the net like he does just there.
The Blackhawks make their way back to center now, boasting a 2-goal lead here in the second.
And you can certainly see that they're playing more relaxed, much easier when you got a 2-goal lead here, James. But I've liked everything about their game tonight. They've been creative, they've played free, but they've also been defensively responsible.
Slides it back to the blue line. Quick pass to Kane. Look at this, they've got some bodies here on the attack. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Bratt. Quick's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. In close! Blocked by Quick.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Play whistle dead, penalty coming up.
Oh, you can see the frustration and the body language in him right now. That's the second penalty he's taken this period, James.
Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. The Red Wings have it in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Comes up with a monster save in front. Gives him a tap with the stick, and the referees don't like it. Slides it across. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. Here comes the call from the official. Strong's getting called for slashing. Penalty killing unit set to earn their keep tonight as they'll try to kill off a 5-on-3 man advantage.
Playing with a two-player advantage on the 5-on-3 is such an opportunity, but you have to have a sense of urgency that goes along with it. You don't want to be static. You do want to force the coverage to have to move a little bit.
Stones him in front.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. The Red Wings win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Takes a shot, and he keeps that one out. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set him at the point. Sider's going to join the penalty kill here as they remain short-handed. Big save in front.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
Power play continues with this offensive zone draw.
Well, yeah, they have a numbers advantage, and they also have the advantage that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. They got to drive the net, James.
Made that stop.
Can't generate opportunities on the power play when you spend the majority of it in your own zone, and the fans certainly don't like it.
Slides it across to Sidler.
Strome's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Oh, what a save by Quick.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
The Red Wings have had a lot of good looks offensively, but they still trail in the second. Kadri's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Can't get it to go. And that one's stopped.
Bennett's moving pretty slowly out there, really looks shaken up.
Takes it to the front. And he was ready for that one. Taken along the wall by Kadri. Sends it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. They score.
That's a really tough defensive zone turnover. Now everyone's caught out of position trying to cover, except for the shooter, of course, who has all the time in the world to put it top bins.
The Red Wings needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal, to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
Grabbed along the boards by Kadri. The Blackhawks gain possession. Hills lugging the puck. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Dishes it off. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Slides it quickly to Kane. And he sidesteps the check there. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Red Wings make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. He grabs the puck here at the point. Denies him with the save. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Pekka's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Hills moving it ahead. Fires it on net. Oh, fantastic stop there. Picked up along the boards by Sider. The Blackhawks grab possession with the puck. Inside the offensive zone. Comes up with the stop. Puck picked up by Pekka. Makes a save again. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. The Red Wings continue to trail here late in the second, despite having more chances here tonight. Strom's won the draw here in the defensive zone.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Here's a shot. Quick's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Here in the later stages of this period, it's 2-1. The Red Wings win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Puts it on net.
Quick's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Shakes loose. Grabs the puck. Feeds it to McCarr. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Feeds it over. Muffs the shot attempt. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Hill.
The Blackhawks have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Takes a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Gets the puck over to Tarasenko. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. And this one's underway here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Red Wings have done a lot of things well through 40 minutes of play, James. There's no need to panic. I mean, they've owned possession time here. It's just a matter of converting on their opportunities.
Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Oh, look at this. Picked up along the wall by Kane. Centering feed. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes the feed up ahead. Bennett's taking it from his own end. Here's a short pass to Kyrou. And now he moves it quickly to Makar. Backhander. He scores! Someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
The Red Wings get a hold of the puck off the draw. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Nice zone entry on the left side. Knocks the puck down with a stick. And he slides it quickly to Pratt. Gains the zone through the middle. And that's a great read to force the turnover. They've got the defense outnumbered. Stopped by the goaltender. Passes over to Kyrou. Moving into the attacking zone. Handles it along the blue line. Quick feed to Pratt. The Red Wings have it from their own end. Slides it over with pace to Sittler. To the front. Fires it. Good stop by Cook. He got a goal in there. My goodness.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that season?
And they needed that.
Oh, they certainly did. Now they're within one. They're within striking distance of the equalizer here, James. They're playing on their toes. It's about staying there and keeping the foot to the pedal. Well, the goalie's dropping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, but you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you. So this is a smart shot that makes its way to the back of the net.
The Red Wings desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Hall's got the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. With the bank pass. Shot! Turns it aside with the glove. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. The Blackhawks look to start the transition game. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Shot! And that goes off a player in front. Directs it on over to Fisher. Loses the coverage there. Broken up by Gilmore.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Pumped away. Quick pass over to Kadri. The Red Wings carry it along the wall. Goes right to the crease. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And they win the draw here in their own end. Sends a pass over. Nice zone entry from the middle. Oh, here we go. Big time stop there. They go on the attack from the left side. Here's a chance. Quick's going to opt for the whistle. I don't mind this call here in the third.
Neither do I. Listen, he has been so dialed in all night, James. He has been excellent, arguably their best player. And he's trying to preserve the lead here by holding on to this one to get the face-off.
The Red Wings will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Oh, and the stick folds on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Excellent stick work on the play. Bennett's got it on the offensive end.
Pratt's been so dangerous tonight. He's got 2 in the game. You know he's looking for the Hattie.
Passes it over. Here's a shot. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and compete level to make that one.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone.
We're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic to make those kind of saves.
Under a minute to play in this standing. Cuts to the paint. Decides to think about it. Good save by the goalie. Quick's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Getting into the later stages of this period, 3-2 is where we're sitting. Scooped up along the wall by McCarr. Gaining momentum up along the side. Here we go, on-man rush. Quick shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Taken by Hill. Right up Main Street and on the attack. The Red Wings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Skates across the blue line. Grabs it in his own end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Time ticking away and he cuts it away. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. The Blackhawks were outshot in this one, but you know what they weren't? They weren't outscored, Cheryl.
And they come away with the win, and that's all that matters, James. But when they did put it to the net, they found a way to get it in there. And I'm telling you, it's about disguising your shot, finding ways to get to the middle of the ice. They did a real efficient job of that.